How many consecutive math problems do you think you could get correct? I wanted to test people's math knowledge, so I decided to hand out money to people who were brave enough to take the math pop quiz that I was giving out. The idea was to start off with easy problems and then work our way up if they wanted to. This footage is from the Treasure Coast Mall in Jensen Beach, Florida. Let's see how they do. The timer starts now. You ready?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Is this
It's 12 divided into 12.
Simplify that down to one number.
Okay, let's see.
Go ahead.
Huh?
One.
What do you mean one?
The answer.
Oh, I don't know.
12.
Yeah.
1.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Sorry guys, that's wrong. That's not it. No, that's not right. How'd you get 1? Tell me how.
With 12, you do 12, and then you divide it by 12, and that's 12 divided by 12 is 1.
I'll tell you what, a lot of people said that, and they're all wrong.
1?
It's not 1. It's not. Is that your final answer? Starts in 3, 2, 1.
So, 12. Yeah.
That's right, PEMDAS, that's right.
3, and then you do it this side. So, 4, 8, 12 times 3 is 9.
Taylor, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Great job, great explanation and everything. So what happened there when you did 12 divided by 4? Why didn't you do 4 times 3 again?
Because you always have to do the parentheses first, and then you always have to do work from the left to the right.
From left to right, exactly. So, all right, I'll tell you what, I'll throw in an extra $1 if you can answer me this.
Okay.
That's true for when you're on the M and the D of PEMDAS. Is there any other situation where you have to follow that same rule? Are there any other 2 letters where you have to go left to right when considering PEMDAS?
Yes. Math. Addition and multiplication and subtraction.
Addition and subtraction?
Yeah.
That's exactly right. So that's gonna be $2 for you guys. Exactly. For addition and subtraction, you also gotta go left to right. You ready, Jacob?
Yeah, I'm ready as I can.
3, 2, 1. 1 minute on the clock. Final answer?
Yep.
Jacob, that's not right.
That's not right?
That's not right. I'll tell you what, I'll give you one more chance though. You have plenty of time, 40 seconds.
I'll tell you what, you tell me why that's wrong.
Okay, I got you. So, the first, this is correct. You got the 12.
Yep.
Go ahead and write down PEMDAS for me. I'll pause the time.
You go ahead and skip to algebra. Skip to algebra, this is right.
No, this is PEMDAS.
Yes, but skip to algebra. Skip to algebra 2 pre-calc. You learn that this is switches down to that.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Well, no, because there's no integrals, there's no integration or derivatives. It's PEMDAS. Here. Go ahead.
I get PEMDAS. You can't have that. That is an incorrect equation in math. You can't divide because every division sign is just a.
I see what you're saying. Here, I'll help you out. Here, this is what I mean. So the way this would be interpreted is before you divide by 12, this is what's going to be. So you get 12 divided by 4 times 3, right? And I get this is what you did, and then what you did is you multiplied, right? But what we got to do is you got to go left to right. And so let me help you with that division symbol, because if you're right about it being incorrect, you can rewrite it as this. So the times 3 doesn't go to the denominator, which is what you had done, which is what.
But it has to because there's a division sign.
No, it doesn't unless there's parentheses. If I put parentheses here, then you're absolutely correct.
Yes, but it's an improper math equation.
No, it's proper. It's okay. This is proper.
I'm telling you, man.
I promise you, Jacob. This is okay. So what we do with PEMDAS is we go left to right once you reach the multiplication division, and you go left to right again when you reach adding and subtracting. And
I get that.
So even if you want to rewrite that division symbol as a fraction, that's okay, but it would look like this. And so that would be 3 times 3, which is 9. And this is a common mistake a lot of people make, so don't feel bad at all.
I couldn't agree with you at all.
Okay, well, we'll see what the internet says.
Okay.
All right. Well, good luck, Jacob.
You supposed to do this phrase.
Okay.
The parentheses.
Yeah.
There's no exponent.
Here, I'll pause the timer. 10 more seconds.
Multiplication, next.
Oh, and then You got times it?
Well,
It's in the parentheses, right?
here, I'll help you out. So let's erase that part.
Okay.
That first part was right, though.
Okay.
You do the parentheses first, right? PEMDAS, right?
Okay,
PEMDAS?
Let me see.
Why you didn't?
Go ahead. You got it?
Parentheses, so you distribute.
Not necessarily. So that 4 times 3, that becomes 12. And then what's next, though?
Oh no, you dropped this down. So
He's right. Go ahead and drop that down. So the mistake y'all made is what? You did the 4 times 3 on the other side of that division sign.
Yeah.
So in PEMDAS...
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Your division comes first because either one comes first, the division or the multiplication.
That's exactly right. You go left to right. That's what I want to hear.
So, 3 times 3.
There we go.
9.
There we go. That's a bug.
right?
That's a bug. I'll give you guys a bug. Show your work here. I'll hold it for you.
It's 9.
How'd you get that?
You do 12 and then divide it by 4, which is 3, and then you multiply it by 3.
So what was the difference? What was that difference that you did? Because you're right. It is 9. What's the difference between 1 and 9? Like, how'd you get those two different answers?
So first you do parentheses, which is a part of PEMDAS, and then after parentheses, since there's no exponents, either E doesn't matter, then multiplication or division, since the division is there, you divide that 12 by 4, and then multiply it by 3.
Exactly. The key difference is you got to go left to right. You got to go left to right once you get to multiplication or division. You said you wanted to get $2 as your goal, right? Well, the next question is going to be $5. But before we get to that, I'll give you an extra buck right now if you tell me this. Multiplication and division are the 2 letters you have to go left to right for, like we just discussed. There's 2 other letters in PEMDAS that you have to go left to right for. That's another $1 for you, dude. That's $2. Let's go. I'm going to give you one more shot.
Okay.
That would be 1. It would be 1. But something's not right. I'm going to give you a second chance on that. Go ahead. Nope, it's not that either. Come on, one more shot. So talk it out. So what's the first step you want to do?
Parentheses.
Okay, good job. Exactly, because that's PEMDAS, right? All right, perfect. So that's gonna give you 12. That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, I multiply by 4 instead of dividing.
Exactly.
Multiply by 3.
Yep.
And it's 9.
It's 9. That's the correct answer. All right, I'm gonna give you a buck. All right, I'm gonna give you that buck. Now let me ask you this though. So we could go on to a little bit harder of a problem. If you get that right, I'll give you $5. But if you get it wrong, you get $0.
Alright.
What do you want to do? You want to keep the $1, or you want to move on?
I'll keep trying.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Cool. Let's do it. And the right answer is actually 9. Elena, I'll tell you what. I want to give you another chance. If you don't mind, if you were to subscribe right now, I'll give you another chance at a simple problem, and you'll get that buck. That sound good? All right, cool. Thank you. There's no commitment either. When we walk away, you can unsubscribe. All right, I'm not gonna get offended. 3, 2, and 1. Don't panic. Take your time and drop it down. 24. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
You got it. It's 24. It's 24. Great job. Okay, and this is a gauntlet. So, if you want, you could risk that $1 and move up to a harder question for $5.
Give it a try.
You give it a try?
Yeah.
Yeah? You sure? All right, let's do it. In this example, I am going to ask you to solve for x. All right, it's going to be an equation. Okay? You guys can handle that?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Some people love algebra, some people hate it. I love it personally. Me too. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, goodness.
Come on, Taylor. You could do it.
Taylor made 2 mistakes in this step, and one of which I didn't notice. She actually multiplied the 2 to the top and bottom of the fraction, giving her 2x over 8, when the 2 should have only been multiplied to the top, giving her 2x over 4. Can you recognize the other mistake that she made? I'll go over that later in this video.
I don't think I'm doing this right.
Looking a little shaky, Taylor.
Yeah, you
Can I do it?
10 seconds. Go ahead, hurry up. Jump in. I'll give you extra like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. I'll relate this to a real world problem here. Ready? You can have the board. Actually, I'll hold on to the board for you. You can take back the marker, if you don't mind. And I'll tell you the word problem. Are you ready?
Okay.
You have a $25 budget for dinner.
Write it down?
Sure, if you can write whatever you want down.
Okay.
$25 budget. You want to give your server at least $5 for a tip. If sales tax is 7%, what's the highest priced entree that you can order on the menu? In other words, what's the most amount of money?
Can I use one?
Yes, you can use a calculator.
Okay, the $25. Then I'm gonna do the sales tax
Okay.
times point. So the sales tax is $1.75, right? Wait a minute.
All I could tell you is the time on the clock.
Yeah.
30 seconds,
Okay.
30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
You guys can chime in if you got something.
It is -5, right? Or am I tripping?
Yeah. So
5 seconds.
okay.
Go ahead, type it in. You have time.
No, you said before the tax and before the tip.
That's right, because when you look at the menu, all those prices, they don't include the tip. They don't include the tax. Like if you're looking at a menu, for example.
You thinking like how much? You saying how much is the most that you can spend on a meal before?
Yep, when you're looking at that menu, what's that biggest item you can say, I want that?
And then you put money aside for the tip and the tax.
You got it. Is 1825 the correct answer?
Yeah.
And your thought process was take 7% of the 25 and then subtract it and then subtract the 5?
No.
You guys were so close. You guys were so close.
What?
The only mistake that what happened was the tip. That isn't going to get taxed by the state. That tip isn't going to be taxed at all. So the first step actually should have been to subtract 5. And then when you had the $20, then you would have done the 7% and then you did everything correctly. It was just the order of the things you did. That was the only issue. And the correct answer would have been $18.60.
Oh, yeah, I
Yes.
was close.
Yes,
All right.
you were very
well, thank
close.
You
You're welcome. I'll
guys.
tell you what, I'm going to give each of you guys $1 just for participating. You guys did a great job. I really appreciate that. Do you want to try the $5 question? Okay, you ready? 1 minute on the clock. It's a tough one. This one got a lot of people. I got you. Yeah, I'll help you out. What'd you do in that denominator down there? What is that? Is that an 8? Does the 4 go to the denominator or to the numerator when you multiply?
It's definitely the numerator.
Keep going. Sam, I want to give you a big hug, dude. You were so close. You were so close, Sam. There was one small error. Throw you an extra 1, though, if you could correct your mistake. I'll tell you the hints. It starts in this step right here. X plus 8 equals 2x minus 4. You made a mistake on that part. In other words, it should not say x plus 8 equals 2x minus 4. It should not say that. Oh, Sam. All right, you ready to answer? Okay. Great job. Okay, that was a lot of hard work. You did an awesome job. You did it pretty quickly, too. When you take the 4x minus 4, that fraction, that 2 doesn't just cancel out with the first 4. It cancels out with the other term as well. So instead of 2x minus 4, you should have had 2x minus 2.
I forgot about that.
That's okay, man.
I always do this.
Dude, I made the same mistake a lot, even in high school, even in college.
10.
Okay? The answer would have been 10. Okay? So I'm going to give you those $2, so you lock those down for sure.
Good job. I always do that much.
Great job, Sam. Let me hand you that cash.
Good job.
Good job.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, man. No problem. My name's Dante. Path to Math is my business. I'm a math tutor, and obviously I'm doing YouTube now, so feel free to check it out. You don't have to subscribe. Want me to hold that for you? I'll hold it for you. All right, Right, you got it?
Oh, shoot. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Is that first step was adding two to both sides to get rid of that fraction?
Multiply by 2.
Okay, multiply by 2. Okay, okay.
X plus 5, X. Wait. Oh, wait. How would I get this? That's subtract X. Let's subtract X. Let's try some. So I got 5. It should be -5 equal X.
Oh, Don, man, you made one small mistake, man. You made one small mistake. Multiply both sides by 2 to get rid of that fraction. That was good. That was a great job. But you forgot to multiply the X by 2. So what would have happened, Don, is instead of having X plus 4, you would have had 2X plus 4. And then you were right. You would have added 1 to both sides, and we would got 2X plus 5 equals X. And then you subtract the 5 to both sides and subtract the X to both sides. Now, incidentally, I think you accidentally got the right answer, though. Go ahead and finish up with that work. Go ahead. We would have gotten negative X equals a positive 5, and then which would have been X equals a negative 5. You know what, Don? I'll tell you what, man. You missed that step. I'm going to still give you the $5, all right? Did you want to move on to the $10 problem, or you want to walk away with the $5? It's going to get harder. It's only going to get harder from here.
Alright, I'll walk away.
You walk away with the $5? Don, great job, man. Awesome job. Here you go, Don. You're welcome, man. Nice to meet you. I don't think I'm on track.
You definitely.
I love the ambition. I love that you jumped in and helped out. You tried your best. It's still wrong, guys. So this is where the error happens. And I love what you did. The first step you did was what? You multiplied both sides by 2?
Yeah.
And that was for what reason?
Because it's divided by 2, so I had to cancel it out.
That's great. Now when you do that, however, you are going to get the 2x over 4, but you're also going to get a plus 4. We have to multiply everything in that by whatever number.
Yeah.
Now to have done this a little bit quicker, instead of multiplying by 2, I would have multiplied by 4.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And that would have
It's just the X.
Exactly, and what else would it have canceled? It also would have canceled the other fraction. If you would subscribe to my YouTube channel right now, I'll jump you up to the $10 question and give you a shot at the $10 question. Now,
Subscribe and not do the question.
no way, really?
Yeah.
You don't even want to get the $10?
No.
Are you sure? Because it's funny you say that. I was about to say if you want, you can unsubscribe as soon as we walk away. There's no commitment, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be butthurt if you unsubscribe.
Well, I'll just do it anyways.
Really? Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate that. I'll tell you what, I'll give you guys $5. You guys are good sports, and I appreciate you. There you guys go. You're welcome.
Oh no.
1. There we go. And I'll hold this up for you if you need me to. Yep, I got you with the fractions. Do you know how to get rid of those fractions?
I'm gonna say.
Okay. Great try, Elena. Great try,
I do
absolutely.
want to know if my thought process was right.
So, your process is on the right track. You do want to get rid of those fractions.
Yeah.
You want to use the least common denominator. Elena, what's the least common denominator in this example?
4.
It is 4, that's right. A lot of people would have said 2, and I would have said, hey, go a little bit higher.
I was gonna make it 4. I was like,
Great job. That is LCD, but do you know what we do with the LCD? What do? We gotta multiply the whole.
whole thing by it. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been the next step. And now that 4 gets multiplied to every single thing, including that 2. So this is what it looks like. On that first term, the 4's cancel, right?
Yep.
You see that? Okay, so we get x, we get plus 8, and then the 4 and the 2. What's 4 divided by 2?
It's me too.
Okay, so here's what we do with that information. We take the 2 and we multiply it with the numerator.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
And then from here, we're kind of like in the green, we're coasting, because now we could just distribute. And then now we want to combine like terms. I could subtract x to both sides.
Yep.
And so that'll give me 8 equals x minus 2. What's my last step? You can tell me
You're
that.
going to divide. Or no, you subtract, add.
You got it.
Add 2.
Exactly, exactly. And so we get
And get
10
x.
equals x, and that is our
Answer.
final answer. I'll give you another $1 if you can answer me this. What is one way that I could check that that is the correct answer?
Put the term, substitute it.
Substitute it into the x values?
Yep.
And then what would tell you if your answer is correct? After you substitute it.
I don't know about the emphasis on that.
Hey, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. That's what we're here for. What you will want to do is you want to make sure you get the same number on each side. Whatever number you get on the left-hand side, you want to make sure it matches with the right-hand side. That's how you know your answer is correct. If you end up getting something like 4 equals a negative 3, your answer is wrong. I knew the PEMDAS question was going to get a lot of people, but I didn't expect it to get almost everybody. We had a blast filming this, and we would love to make more content like this. We would really appreciate some encouragement, whether that be a like, or even a comment or subscription.
and hopefully we can see you again in the algorithm and get more engagement. Even you watching this video all the way to the end helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate that. I'm Dante with Pats and Math. Thank you for watching and have a great day.